Hi guys, and welcome to episode 10 of our retro gaming Let's Play series of Phantasy Star 3, The Generations of Doom. Where we left off, we had just taken Sean over, got given a mission, got found some sub parts, came back to the desert land, went down, where we found Laya's younger sister, also called Laya. From here, we are going to continue on, make our way south to Fujita, I think that's how you pronounce it, which is another one of the biome worlds. This one is permanently in ice. Making our way there in order to get Laya's treasure, which is what we need to get. And from there, if we have time, we should be able to make our way over in order to go see a guy called Lutz. Yeah, so we'll crack on and do it. Now, we haven't played any extra on this, like leveling up. So that's why Laya's still level 1. But shouldn't take us long to get her up levels. The rest of our party is quite strong by now, because obviously Miyu and Ren carry on each generation, and Sean, being a product of previous generations, has quite high life and magic and stuff like that. So we use the monitor. The area we're going is the brown section. So if you look, we're going to the biome that is southwest. Yep, southwest. The one that has like a lake that looks almost like a dinosaur or a cat. And the town we need to get to is right in the center of there. So that's where we're heading down. So obviously we've got at least one cave to get through today. If we stick to the water and head round, we'll roughly get to where the ridge of the mountains are. And as long as no bad guys hit Laya, she's going to go up by a lot of levels. There, see? She's already gone up by 9. Let's make her res herself. Keep herself topped up. Because obviously she is quite a squishable character. There, so we'll keep following this down. That shouldn't kill her. Yeah, it's not doing a lot of damage. We're fine, we're fine. I mean, the music's gone that way because that normally indicates if someone could get seriously hurt or killed. Which would be Laya. Again, Laya gained levels. An extra 6. See, 2 battles and we've already got over 15 levels. Oh. That's fine. Because she's on 50 now. The odds of something killing her in 1 round are slim. Still could happen, but they're slim. I don't need a healer, I don't think. We're getting close to the mountain range. Alright. Yep, so that's the bottom. So the mountain range, if we move up slightly, and we can move left, you'll be able to find the mountains. And there'll be a cave. We need to work our way through the cave. And then it's a long trek. It is a very long trek in order to get to where we need to go. So this should be it. Yep. The mystery star glows and you are inside. Have a little drink. Right, so stick to the left. Keep going left till we can go left no more. They were trying to work our way through the dungeons based solely off memory of when we used to play this game. This game was originally out back in 1991 for the Sega Mega Drive or Genesis. Depends where you were in the world, depends what you called it. We called it the Mega Drive. So you'll hear me referring to it as a Mega Drive. Cream bow. So if we take that, give that to Laya because she uses bows. We can equip her with it. It increases her damage. Now, the Laya's bow is actually a legendary weapon type thing. And what happens is later on, that upgrades to the best bow in the game. And there's quite a few weapons like that where there's specific weapons and you get a mission where you have to go and upgrade them to be the best. Is what you need to fight the end boss. Here, look. Magic-wise, she's already on like 11 on pretty much everything. Life's getting up there now. They seem like they're going to do a lot of damage to things at the back. But it's okay. I have faith. They're quite squishy, but we will have to heal because of the Zan damage. I didn't realize he got killed. Shows how much attention I was paying. One sec. Says that the audio. I hope everyone's hearing it okay. Seems okay on my end. Okay, if you can't hear the game audio, I'll apologize. OBS is still showing it going through, but apparently it's not getting picked up, and I don't know why. But, you know, we can still... Hang on. We can still carry on doing what we're doing. Yeah, so that's people healed up. Hopefully you can hear my voice. If you can hear my voice, that's fine. That's all you really need to hear. Saying that, you know, the 16-bit music is great. I'll see while they're fighting. I'll see if I can fix the. Do. Hopefully. Hopefully that's fixed it. I hope it has. Get some more healing out. Carry on. I'm gonna just after this battle, it's gonna be a little pause. No, not a pause because I need the music to play. I'm just gonna check. I think everything should be going through okay. Yeah, if you heard a little feedback there, I'll apologise. I was just testing to see if the audio was still fine, because apparently people are saying the audio wasn't coming through. Looks like it's okay. Looks like it's okay on my end. I had a quick check there, so you might have heard double. Sorry for that interruption. Sorry for the interruption in the program. Yeah, so we'll carry on. Again, if people are listening and you can't hear the audio, let me know. We'll go this way. I don't think it's this way, but I think there might be an item. Memory serves me right. Might be a crown? I want to say crown. Yeah, the warning's now gone off the YouTube. Yeah, there was a crown. Yeah, so obviously there was a problem with our music bitrate, but hopefully that's been sorted now, and hopefully you can hear the great Mega Drive music. So there's the crown on. I think we're just doing res at the minute. I don't think we have a couple of tri-mates. We might end up having to use that in a bit. So now we need to head back because we need to head to the left. Then we get to the frozen world. And then we have to make our way through the frozen world down to the middle section. Those green brown fairies are the hardest. That seems quite tough as well. It's almost like Sari, didn't it? You know, obviously we did have one death in Sean. Oh, because the devil Laya just died there as well. Damn it, people stay alive. Whoever. Oh. Let's try with Miyu. Come on. I hate when the that's the one bad bit I think about certain spells in this game. The likes of Reva and Anti, where you can waste a lot of a TP trying to use it in order to bring someone back or to heal poison, and it doesn't work. Like sometimes, like there, but we used probably about 4 or 5 Revas on Laya just to get back up. I think that was the one downside of this game. You know, we're sitting comfortably with money. We're sitting comfortably with levels. We now made it through. Now, just in case people are wondering, going, oh, well, autosave will be okay if you get a TPK and stuff like that. Nope. There's no such thing as autosaves for games back here. There's no manual saves out anywhere except for in a town. So we have to head all the way around the west, round the bottom of the lake, and then up into the middle part. So we head down till we see the lake. There's the river, the water. We follow it. That there, what you see there, is a floating base, which is a dungeon, and we will have to get there eventually. But we need certain things in order to get there. What we need to do now, we need to actually start fighting a little bit more strategic and have people like Laya and Ren attack back rowers. Just so we can try. Oh, definitely picking on Sean there. That's it, Miyu. Up. Up. Don't die again, Sean. Oh. Now, if people are wondering, the bad guys that you fight, it's mainly RNG based. So, you literally go in. I don't want to use item, I want to use technique. And it's random each time what the bad guys are. So each area has a set of bad guys you can fight. And when you go into a battle, it like randomly chooses stuff like there. So we've got we'll have Laya attack the back and Ren attack the back. So we've got little fireballs, we've got robot chickens, and we've got that blokey at the back with the giant sword. We're doing okay. Boom. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. That level should put Laya over 100 on the light. Nope. You know, I think she's getting there with her spells. One good buff spell, which I haven't used at any of these plays yet, is Fanby. Which what that does is it buffs up the attack of your party member. So, and it stacks. So if you keep casting Fanby, so let's say Laya had like max of TP, she just kept spamming Fanby on Sean. Sean's attack will end up getting through the roof. Same with like Ren and stuff like that. But it's something that isn't needed yet, but might be necessary towards end game period when you've got your big bad. Alright, so we can't go down there, so we'll need to go around this mountain. Then back along towards the water. If you stick to the water and follow it round, that's the best thing. Right, we've got a surprise. I want Miyu to take out the fire. I want Ren and Laya to attack Swiggly guy at the back. Yeah, so Sundays, for those who are just joining us or don't know what we do on the channel. So for latest releases, we try to do walkthrough and guides. We've got Elden Ring guides of side dungeons and stuff on the channel. But we also do like live Let's Play series or live walkthroughs on Sunday through to normally Friday on the channel. On the Sunday, today, that's when you see us playing retro game classics. So like games from the Mega Drive, which is what we're going through now. The game we're playing, obviously, it's like an emulator type thing on the PlayStation 4. It was called Sega Mega Drive Classics, where it has 50 odd Mega Drive games, and we're working through the games that got me into gaming with the Phantasy Star series. But away from that, we also on the Sunday would do games like PlayStation games, like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, all them type of like old retro games. We do aim to do as many retro games and nostalgic stuff on the Sunday. So if that's the type of content you're into, Sunday's your day. We then have Monday and Tuesday, which is dedicated to, at the minute, Final Fantasy Origins Stranger of Paradise. But it tends to just be, we'll have one game we're going to be doing every Monday and Tuesday, and another game that we do on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So at the minute, Stranger of Paradise is the game that we're doing on Monday and Tuesday, which, despite how people's been like proper taking the mick out of it and stuff like that because of some of the story and lines in it, it's actually a very, very fun and good game. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Each day we do one main mission. So they're quite short streams, but it's dedicated to do one main mission. We try doing it as a like walkthrough rather than a let's play. And then on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, at the minute, we are going through Bloodborne, as we aim to have every From Software game done on the channel. So we've already gone through and done Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, Elden Ring. Now we're doing Bloodborne, but then move on to Dark Souls 3 after that, and then finally Sekiro. But also any DLC or other stuff that comes out will get thrown in there as well. So if you like watching people struggle on bosses, come along and give me tips and hints, especially on the ones where I haven't played before, like Dark Souls 3 and Sekiro. Bloodborne we have platinumed, so we have played it before, but when we did it, it was prior to the DLC. I think it was prior. Well, we didn't have the DLC. We've got the DLC now, so we've never fought like the Orphan of Kos and stuff like that. So that's going to be an experience. Everyone's told me it's one of the hardest bosses to fight, so totally looking forward to that. So after we finish doing Generation, because this is Generation 3 now, of Generations of Doom. We will be going back and doing another Generation 2. We're not going to do every Generation 3 playthrough, because there's 4 in total. But the story, other than the beginning part, the story is basically the same. Where you get to a part where you have to go and get the weapons and fight the main bad guy at the end. So we're not going to do that because it's always the same. It's the same main bad guy, same weapons you have to get and all that stuff. It's just the beginning part of Generation 3 that is different. But Generation 2, the storyline is slightly different on both sides. So we figured what we're going to do after we do Generation 3 is do a Generation 2 playthrough of the other side. Then after that's done, we'll move on to do Phantasy Star 4, which is actually a really good one. At last, we have waited centuries for Laya's kin. To reach Mistoke, the Castle of Silence. That's what this place is. Well, first thing we're going to do, save it. So to save it, you have to go into an inn, you have to pay to rest, then you have to agree to save it, and then click on which one. So that other save you see, Reese, that's the one that's ready from Generation 1 to go up, kill the final boss, and then get us ready for the second time of doing the Generation 2. Well, second Generation 2. First time of doing that version of it. Alright, we'll see what weapons we can get. First, if we sell, Sean has boots he doesn't need, as well as 4 staff that we don't need. Yeah, and that's it, because everything that we got for Laya, the bow and the crown, are all special stuff. There's a laser bow. Is laser better than cream? I think it is. I'm going to buy it, put it on. Not layers, laser. It is better. And we needed to do more and more damage. So now we can sell Laya's cream bow. I know people are going to go, it's Karam. No, it's cream. The bow made of cream. She's looking okay so far. So that's the bow got. We'll speak to the people, see what they've got to say, because obviously they like having Laya here for some reason. Hurry! Enter the castle of Mistoke. Yep, we're hurrying. We've got to see what he's got to buy. Oh, look at this. Planar armor. Royal fevers. Royal vests. Oh, royal protector. Royal robes. Oh, look at all this stuff, people. Well, buy that for Laya. Buy that for Sean. Look at our money just disappear. And buy that for Miyu. The only one that's not massively geared there is going to be Ren. But I'm happy with Ren not overgearing because of his life situation. So we'll shove that on. Look at the defense go up. And Sean can shove on his planar armor. That now goes up. Now Ren can shove on nothing because we didn't buy it. And then Royal Vest. Now we can sell the stuff they have. So Sean can now sell his Laken armor. Miyu can sell a Force Vest. And Ren didn't have anything. Laya can sell her Bibliar. That's 18,000. I'm going to double check inside the weapon store just to see if there was a Laken Claw that we can use to replace the Force Claw. I don't think there is. No. No. Right, so. Now that we've bought those items, we're going to have a little resty, another save. And we're going to go into the castle. Now the castle itself is like, it's going to be a dungeon. Grab another drink. Now it is like, the castle is like a maze-like dungeon. So, memory serves me right, we have to try working our way. Use the Laya's pendant to hear Laya's final words. Then journey to Aero, south of the Vizier. Much will be revealed within Mistoke Castle. Hurry! You will be tested within the castle gates. If you pass the test, Laya's pendant is yours. All the doors to her palace will open to you. Now, for those that's wondering what that means, outside in the world, you notice these little temples. Now, in those temples, there's like little tiny pools, like where we found Laya. And that's where we need to get to there. Like where we found Laya, and those pools allow you to teleport without having to go through the underground dungeons. So when you get Laya's pendant, you're able to do that. Yeah, the aim is to try getting up and down all those stuff until you get into the middle. We're doing okay, you know. Does that now put her over the 100? No. Oh well, Laya. Right, it's one of these ups. I think it's this one. And then we want to... Then it's like a spiral round. There's only one staircase on the outside down. And then when you're in, it's like jump across. Like up, down, up, down, up, downs. Again, we should have... I think we should have 2 escape pipes. I'm going to double check. Yep, one with Miyu, one with Ren. I always suggest having 2 escape pipes. And then once you get to the end of the dungeon, like what you need to do, escape out of there. A couple of people lowish. Probably do a little heal. I think we'll have Miyu do her... No. Laya's the one that's going to do her heals first. And then on herself. We carry on. Yeah, over this side there's going to be a ladder that goes down. No, a staircase that goes down. And then from there, you're underground in the dungeon. Laya again, let us 100 yet? That's it. That's our girl. What we really want is these bad guys to start dropping more money. So when we leave, we can get the armor for Ren, like, straight away. You know, everything's going fine. Everything's going exactly how we want it. It's down. No, my luck, it's probably the one next door to this one. Come on. Come on. Unless this is like a maze where you have to spiral through till we get to the... You know, we're fine. We're getting there, you know. We haven't had anything overly complicated yet. You know what? Laya's going to do a guy rest. Just top up everybody a little bit. Top up everyone a little bit. Yep, that's what we want. So we're carrying on through this, mate. That's the staircase that we need. That staircase will take us down to the underground layer. Then through there, we have to go up and down, like the correct ones, inside the castle to work our way along to the throne room that has Laya's pendant. And I hope when we use the escape pipe, it takes us to... Oh. Was it on this down? Or did this down just go to a hedge? Oh. Probably top me up a bit. Mainly because now, if you look, in Generation 2... Right, so it's the next one. Oh, we didn't top her up. In Generation 2, we were happy to have people get knocked down to like 40 health, 50 health and go, ah, that's fine, they can survive. But here in Generation 3, you're like, oh, that could be quite dangerous being that low. Except for Ren. Ren's fine, you know. Yeah, so we could have actually just walked across, so it must be this one. We go down, there'll be a left, which takes us to the staircase. Now this is also an area that theoretically you could get to in Generation 2, the other Generation 2, which means you could actually grind up like money and buy pretty much the armor and all that stuff for Miyu and Ren and have them like max geared, pretty much kitted out, ready for the ready for Generation 3. For the aim here, we need to work our way to staircases in the middle. Now if we fight these little guys here, they're quite easy. Don't mind fighting them. 20,000, I think it was around about 40 for Ren's armor. Alright, so we got the first stop. This should take us to a little room. We go left, got down. Now for those that remember Phantasy Star 2, when we played that, and we went to the control tower when the robots first appeared, similar to that where there's certain ups and downs that you need to take. Okay. Slightly bad music, meaning that we could get seriously hurt, but we didn't. Fine. Still gonna throw out a Gires though. Like healing wise, I think Laya's one of the best healers. Because she's already like quite high on the healing abilities now. This will probably be a lower type item, but there is a staircase here, so we'll take the staircase. Yeah, so we're playing all this old school because it's one thing playing where people play retro games and they still have guides and stuff like that. That isn't what we had back then. Back in the 90s, we didn't have the internet, we didn't have YouTube, didn't have any of that. It was literally walk around and try figuring out your way through the dungeons. Okay. I don't think it'd be that one. I think it'll be the one... Because that middle one's the one we want to get to. So we want that. So that would be here. And that was should hopefully, yep, scoot us across. This takes us to the middle one, that should go up, and that should be the throne room. Bosh. Dawn has found Laya's pendant. Well, first thing I'm gonna do I think it's only fair Laya holds the pendant. It is her sister's. Use. A voice rings out for all to hear. Sister, it is time for you to know the truth. Though Orakio and I have fought for many years, we finally realized that we have been deceived. An evil force from times beyond legend is using us to satisfy its desire for pain and suffering. We are joining forces to fight this ancient evil. In case we never return, I leave you the pendant. You will hear this when you are ready. Goodbye. Aww. Right, so, escape pipe. Escape your pipe. Gosh. Right, so now we've got that. We'll have a look, see if we can buy another escape pipe. But it's... we spend less time in dungeons now. Like, traveling between one biome and the next. Ah, they don't sell escape pipes. What type of store are you? I'll have a look how much Ren's armor would be. We'll have a little save though. Always, we should always be thinking about saving it. Bosh, 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 bosh. Done. Okay. So with that save, we'll look, we'll see if we can buy the armor. If not, there's no biggie. We can always fly back. And I also think there's better armor later on. So it's the protector. No, it's 40,000. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So what we need to now do is go to the, like she said, that I think it was this woman. Yeah, we have to travel to Aero. So to get there, I'm now going to bring up the ever accurate monitor. Oh, it's dawned on me. He's got an escape pipe as well. Oh, you just hand that to Ren and we're all sorted. Thank you, Sean. Right. The monitor use. So. We need to get to the northwest. So, the area we want to go is around this lake to those caves on the northwest side, where there should be a temple that we can ping across to get to the land that we need. As you can see, if we had some way of flying, which might be coming up shortly, we'd be able to use the airports and then just zip around, not having to fight these bad guys all the time. Soon. But yeah, so now we have to just make our way back round to the mountains. Come on. Yeah, other retro games that I've got lined up that we're thinking about playing. After we do a couple more Mega Drive ones, like Phantasy Star 4, definite. We're gonna, we might do a bit of Toe Jam and Earl or Sonic if people want. Golden Axe. But then I also want to put on some of the old PlayStation 1 Final Fantasies. So like Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9. Do them, because everyone knows that I'm a massive Final Fantasy fan. Which is why on the channel we have a chapter playthrough where you don't even hear me speak. It's literally, I'm not even there. the no commentary one. Which is fun if you want to just, because as I see it, those games are there to enjoy every aspect, like the music, especially the music. Right, again, we should really try to be a bit more strategic by attacking her at the back, both Ren and Laya. We're doing okay. A bit better damage, a bit better healing, you know. That's right, we need to go around this mountain, don't we? And obviously at the end there, we got Baraka from Street Fighter. Definitely looks like him, doesn't it? I think it's like supposed to be some type of troll, I think. That's right, it wasn't this mountain. We carry on, we follow the lake round till we get to the northwest. That's fine so far, people. Throw out a quick heal. Maybe by the time we get through to where we want to go, we're gonna have enough money where we could have got Rennie's his armor. Get these shots in. Hopefully the music is coming through now, because the upbeat music when you know you're gonna win. Right, somewhere around here there should be a temple. I'm gonna have Ren shoot that guy, Laya shoot that guy, and Sean attack one of the flame balls. See, everything's going fine so far. Go fine. Go fine. Have plenty of faith in me, people. Come on, people. There you go. Jobs are good in. Then we get the heals off. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Keep going up. So I think it's this mountain range. So we're going to do the monitor. Let's double check. Yeah. Somewhere around here should be a temple, hopefully. And that temple should hopefully take us through to where we want to be. I'm sure it's that side. Because the town that they mentioned, where they said it was south of Davidia, that's the one where we went through the castle and it's in two halves. There's an airport here. That normally means it's near something. Then attack that one. Laya attack this one. Nice. Again, other than a little bit of strategy of what ones we're attacking, there's nothing overcomplicated at the minute. Nothing there. There's a cave, so it's normally near the cave. So, there's, just seen it. Not sure if you could see it on the screen because of the camera, but it was there. Do 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 do. Right, so instead of going through the caves, we can now enter these. Walk through, and there's a pool at the top. Laya's pendant glows, and darkness envelops you. You teleport through. So that's your fast travel point. And there's normally an airport nearby. When you have the ability to fly, it's so quick to get round. Right, so use the monitor. We're here, so they said south of that town was to the north. So we'll pop a little heel off. I mean, Sean's hair matches the grass, doesn't it? Look, boom, gone. Ah, right. Somewhere around here should be a town. And one of the things I don't like is where, other than the first biome, the other towns aren't marked on the map, like on the monitor. I don't think it's this way. I'll head back around the other way. Come on. Yeah, what I really want to do here is to try, because I want to get to the next part where Lutz is and get the next stuff that we need to be on the final run. And then next week we'll just have the end game part of this game. Okay, there's bridge. Bridges normally lead to towns in this game. And we've got temple, we've got town. Hopefully this is the town that we want. I think it is. If anyone knows, you will know. Welcome to Aero, the last home of the pilot. It is. East on this path leads to the moon, Laya. Only Rasp power could have blasted Azure. That's the name of satellite where we were with our parents that died. Again, we get a little save going. Then obviously in towns, we've got two escape pipes. I'm happy with that. But what armor do we have? Royal chest. None of our people wear chests. Right, so the armor is worse. But we'll go and have a look what weapons this place has. Because different places can have like a lot better gear than what others do. They're force bow, lake and claw, now I'm sure Laken's better than force, isn't it? You know what? I don't think it matters at the minute. I don't think that side matters at the minute. But it matters for the bow. I'm gonna buy the bow. Because for Ren and for Miyu, and even for can't put that on. But yeah, so as you can see, quite a big jump of 11, and that's quite considerable for Laya. Now we'll sell Laya's laser bow. And then we'll head to the satellite. First thing we're going to do, another little cheeky save. Another little cheeky save. Save as you can. Now, as you remember, the woman said, go to their satellite on this side, Dahlia, east of this path. So, what she means is, just walk along this path to the east. You just keep walking, And then you disappear. And you're here. And this is actually a little bit shorter than the other one. Where the other one... They had like a big dungeon before you get up to the satellite. This is actually quite small, this area here. I think it's just that way, but there's a chest up here. We'll grab it. I don't think it's anything great. Yeah, just a monomate. But then we can go off to the east. East? West even. We can go off to the west. And that's where the spaceship is for this side to take us to this satellite. Which is home of Lutz. Or Lutz. Wow. Chugga 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 chug. Chugga 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 chug. Do do do, the purple moon. That's right, it's the loud music. I forgot about that. So yeah, so we need to make our way to the middle. I think he should be sitting at the top. Yeah. So you see one of his guards walking around. You can talk your way through them. Be warned, strangers. Loon, that's who it is, Loon. Loon is very depressed. Oh, no. Down the stairs are the aero parts for the Wren. Use them to reach Sky City on Vegeta. There you may find the strength to combat evil. The aero parts for that Wren are in the dungeon. Nice. In that dungeon, the aero parts for Wren. Oh, there's a person here with fancy hair. I wonder if that means that someone is going to join us. Power. Father's too weak to fight. I must do it. Father, please. Lend me your loon slicer. Power joins your party. That's right. We've now got an extra person. Alaire. I'm Alaire, Loon's sister. I also have been frozen in a cryogenic pod for 1,000 years. When I woke up, I was kidnapped by Iraqians. Of course, that made my brother more furious. Yes, we were the ones who destroyed the tower, which is the town that we went to that was all blown up. But we're not behind the recent monster attacks. We hope you can forgive us for our past errors. I'm Loon. I once fought in Laya's army. Arakio banished me here almost 1,000 years ago. For centuries, I bided my time in cryogenic sleep. I recently awoke and decided to take revenge. But now I regret the trouble I have caused. Okay. So we're gonna take your daughter and fight people. Look, decent life, decent TP. She wears bandanas. She only has one slicer on though. There's nothing on a buckle. But hang on a minute. We have a dragon tier. Let's give her the dragon tier. Now everyone has fancy belts. That's how it should be. Obviously, if we look at her again, she has force boots, which is good. Steel robe could do with better. Only one slicer though. Need to make sure we get her another. First things first. Obviously, we can't save it yet. Down here, we can go for some aero parts. Hopefully, it's one of these chests. No, that's a crown made of force. Is it better for Laya? We will find out. Probably better than a crown of cream. Yep. There's that on. Up. Up. Yeah. Force gear. Not as good as what... Oh, actually, it might be better than cream gear. It will be better than cream gear. Boom. Yes, nice. That's what we're talking about. Now we need to search this dungeon. And we need to find the Ren parts. We'll shoot the fancy coloured ones. Because between me, you and Sean, they should be able to take out the bottom things. Here, the Loon Slicer does a lot of damage. If you had another Slicer, that would be more advantageous. She can then probably wipe out whole areas. She also doesn't have healing magic, but has the likes of Fanby and Foy. But we've got 3 healers in Sean, in Miyu, and in Laya. With Laya probably being the most powerful healer. So, you know, I think we're covered on the healing. Right, I think just Ren attack that back one should be good enough. Oh, look at that. She steps up and just wipes it out. Right, so we're on a search for subparts. This keeps going up. That purple one at the back is a low one. One that you fight literally. You can fight it when you're level 1 in Generation 1, so gonna die quick, that one. Searching for the subparts for our Ren robot. No, it's not. It's the Aero parts. Yeah, we're looking okay. Fine. Alright, so we're at the top. So we'll keep going right. Go right until we can go right no more. Again, quite happy when we surprise them because, you know, we know we're just going to wipe the floor with them now. When you have 5 people in your party, the bad guys become so much more easier to control. Again, just whip our way through. Nice. Obviously, we're getting a bit more money now. So if you look, 20,000. We'll get the 40,000 shortly, you know. Be able to upgrade our Ren's armor. Laken gear. Wait, Ren wears gear. For those that are wondering, because obviously you got the Force gear like straight away when you came in here, then you got Laken gear part of the way through this dungeon. It's because only a little bit in this dungeon is for Generation 3, which is now. The beginning part of this dungeon, for the Aero parts, the beginning part of this dungeon, you'll do in Generation 2 in the other playthrough. So the first gear is actually for Generation 2. And this gear here is for Generation 3. Because on both sides you'll have to go up to the satellites. So obviously Generation 2 we went up to the other satellite. Where okay, heal off. Went up to the other satellite where we fought a Siren. I think that was his name. Probably down the far right. Where the other Generation 2 would come up here and fight somebody. So we want to get a bit of anti going. Nice. Again, we're looking around for any chests we can find. Because one of them is the Aero parts. Then we can escape pipe out. Go back to town. Then I'll probably, if we go back to town, I'll show people Ren transforming. We all know I love a good Ren transformer. Now we're fine here. Everyone over 100 life. What I might do Ah, sorry about that. What I might do between... Oh, there's an item. Is this the parts? Lake and bandana? Wait, Kara wears bandanas. Kara can have that. Boom. Yep, quite a difference. May not look like a lot when you only see it go up by like 6 points and stuff like that, but it makes a lot of difference in battle. But what I might do between end of this stream and next week's stream is get a bit more money and get the gear for our people, and then continue with the story. Because obviously the game itself, there's a lot of grinding for money and levels, which you just don't want to see. I think that's the part. How do we get there though? Because it'd be better with Kara having 2 slices. So that was the one when we went round the top, right? We're figuring it out, people. We'll figure out how we get down there. So we want to try forcing our way south. Come on, I wanted Kara to step up and just wipe them all out. There you go. There you go. Nice. This goes down. I don't think there's any way through on here. See, this is... all we need to do is get here to get an extra person. No. So, we'll go down, see if there's any other way we can... Ah, they could be the parts. Right. Yeah, so we can go right here. Go down. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. We cut through. Destroy that. Nice. Again, more money, more money. But we like... you know what? Go on, do a little bit of healing. Nowhere near the 100,000 we had earlier. Because as you see, the better the gear, the quicker it is to get through. Like, through the bad guys. But also, the price of the better gear, especially the armors, are ridiculously high. Lake and Crown. I don't think she has a Lake and Crown on. I think she has a Force Crown, so this should be better. Yes. Nice. And obviously after Force, after Laken, I think it goes... either goes Royal, then Planar, or Planar, then Royal. I think it's specific item dependent. Like some Royal stuff better than some Planar stuff, and vice versa. One rule of thumb normally, whatever is more expensive in this game, so if something costs more, either buy in the shop or to sell, that's actually the better item. And again, don't get rid of the Loon Slicer or the Laya Bow. You need both of them. You shouldn't be able to sell them or discard them, but don't try. You may go, oh, but they're taking up slots. You do need them. They transform into the endgame weapons. Alright, so we need to do a little bit of... actually, do I have an actual antidote? No. I did use them all. That's fine. That's fine. That's what I wanted to do before. That's fine. Again, trying to force a way up in here. This has to be... I mean, I think we've opened a lot of chests down here, so... Come on. Be the aero parts. Yes! Aero parts are inside. Nice. Now, aero parts give to Ren. I always like letting him hold his own parts. You know what I mean? Because in my mind, it would just seem a bit weird if every time you go place to transform, it's Sean shoving the stuff in him going, fly. Right, so they're still saying the same stuff. I think someone said that we have to go to the Sky Palace, didn't they? Which is in Frigida. I think it was this guy that said it. Yeah, the Sky City in Frigida. Again, we'll make our way round. We know we need to get a better slicer for Kara. We'll hop on this. Wow. Chugga 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 woo. There you go, so we've landed down. Check this town, see if they sell a slicer. You know, again, as you can see, the damage on these stuff is nothing. Nice. So we go down, got the up. And make our way along. Do a little save. Yep. Nice. And we'll probably make our way... Probably not to the Sky Palace, but to Frigida. We've got stuff to sell, so fine, but... Probably needs... Force or better robes. First thing we do, see what we've got to sell. Nothing there. Miyu, nothing. Ren has got some gears. The cream gear. Then the horse gear. Nice. Laya has the cream crown to sell. And then the force crown. Don't know. Force bandana. Cool, we can sell that. That everything for car? Yep. Right, so what do we have to buy? Steel robes. And nothing decent in here. Weapons, we were looking to see if there's any slices. There is not. Nothing else we need. So now, I'm gonna show you Air Force Ren. Then we'll fly down over to where we need to go. Just getting close to these now. Transforms. Ren transforms into an aerojet. And he has the coolest music when he transforms as well. Whee! It's the Batman. Look, you get into no battles. You can go around, you can search. But you can't stop you can only land at airports. So you got an airport there near this cave. That'll also probably be near where temple will probably be, somewhere around here. There, see? But we don't want them ones, we want the ones that were south. Do 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 do. From here. Do do. We wanted that one. And an airport around here. No, so we're gonna have to use our legs. Dang it. That's fine. We'll make our way down. And once we get down, we'll fly over to the town that had all those planar stuff. These bad guys are nothing. Make our way this way. Do-do-do. Do-do. I'm also trying like a slightly new camera and a different angle. So anyone who's watching this, let me know if you like this angle better. I mean, it shows more of a slightly nerdier collections, which is the aim. Right, so outside here should be, I think there was an airport. I think it was to the left, You can just imagine, if she had 2 slices, they would be dead now. That's all fine. Where's the airport? Here you go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And boom, you transform. Now Sky City, I think, is that. The floaty round squares. Obviously you have this town with the planar stuff. We also had where was it? Follow the water. Do 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 do. Here, another little town. We can land here. Hop in that town and see what they've got to sell. I don't know about you, but I feel like it could be something decent, isolated. Nothing there. Obviously, we've got one escape pipe, so might need to try looking to get another one. Weapon store. You, sir, what do you sell? Oh, look at this. Planar slices, planar claws, planar bow, planar sword. Post-spoken. Really do have a planar slicer, but bosh. Planar claw to me. So we'll put it on the left hand. No, we're going to actually let that knock down. We're going to put it on the right, even though it's better. Then we're going to put the force claw on the left, and then we're going to put the Laken claw over the force claw to see if it improves it. It does. Again, we're only going to buy one planar claw, because Miyu, when she gets her best weapon, it's only a 1 claw. So it'd be good to have one planar claw. I'll have a quick check in the armor store so people can see what armor this place sells. Remember, it's quite out the way, ain't it? royal armor, a couple of lake and stuff. Isn't that great? Royal armor I don't think is good as plain armor that I've got on. So we know that other place to the east is better. Ooh, some crazy old men. We are the keepers of our people's history. For 1,000 years, we have kept the past alive. Listen well, and you will hear of our plight. We're the descendants of the people of Palm, a planet that once circled the distant star Argo. Palm was destroyed by an evil being that haunts us every 1,000 years, bringing death and ruin. This evil incarnation is known as Dark Force. Now, for those that have watched our Phantasy Star 2 Let's Play, would know that Palm was destroyed during that Let's Play. So this is obviously 1,000 years on from number 2. The people of Palm were thinkers and creators. They knew of the plans made by the evil being. When the vile Dark Force stirred 1,000 years ago, preparations were made to escape from Palm. The Palm knew Dark Force was planning to destroy them. Our ancestors built a fleet of 400 spaceships. Boom, there they go. This armada escaped the destruction of Palm and set off into space to find a new homeland. Blah. That noise is just annoying, ain't it? Oh, I was supposed to be reading. No, come back, text. No. Alright, well, once that's finished, I'll re-speak to them. You might have been able to read that, but you know, I was too busy making the noise. Our ancestors thought they had at last escaped from the clutches of the undying master of evil, but Dark Force managed to slip aboard a ship. It destroyed all but one of our sister ships before Aero and Laya trapped it. They are now the only 2 ships left in our fleet. Our ship, the Alice 3, and the Neo Palm. The others here can tell you much of our past. How about the other guy? Standing over there. So yeah. So basically Dark Force, part of them, like Dark Force was destroyed in number 2, but part of them escaped to here. The people of New Mota keep our past alive. So that's the name of this place, Mota. Which most people that played number 2 know. If you know, you know. As we're here, we'll rest. We want to save this game, yes. Boom, done. Nice. Careful out there. That we will. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is where today's stream ends. We have gone through. We have found Laya's pendant. We've used that to go through, get to the satellite Dahlia, where Kara joined our forces. She is the daughter of Loon, a former lieutenant of Laya's older sister. In the dungeon under his, well, we'll call it castle part of a satellite, in the dungeon underneath, we found the parts, the Aero parts. They made Ren able to fly. From there, we made ourselves down here, ready to go to Sky City. That is where we'll pick up next week, where we'll go to Sky City and we'll run all the way to Endgame, where hopefully we'll fight and kill Dark Force. So join us next week for our retro game. It'll be at an earlier time like it was this week at 6 p.m, which is 1800 hours British Standard Time. For the Eastern and Pacific times, they'll probably be available on the About section of our channel. Alternatively, you can go to our channel. There'll be a stream schedule the next one will be posted up there, ready for you to go and hit notify and be notified when the next retro game is on. Thanks everyone for coming along. Thanks everyone who watches this on playback. Everything's appreciated. Tomorrow we will be returning with Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins, where we'll be doing the next mission where we have to go back to the main town. So yeah, hopefully everyone's enjoyed this series. I'm enjoying playing retro games. The nostalgia really. Goodbye and stay safe.